the Rivera booth at NAMM 2012. We got Paul Rivera Jr. We're going to get him to tell us a little bit about the RockCrusher, the best power attenuator on the market right now.
Thanks, James. Well, we like to say that we're the best power attenuator, only merely because it is one of the few power attenuators that actually has very tight impedance tolerances and also has a reactive and inductive load. And that might sound like Greek to most, but what that means is you always have the same relationship between the speaker and the amp. Other power attenuators are really just a resistor, which just gives more resistance to the speaker. So all it's doing is slowly disconnecting your speaker from the amp, which then you start losing your full body and tone. The RockCrusher keeps that relationship, and not only does it keep it, at all times using gigantic oversized resistors, we're able to keep the impedance correct. So it's safe for the RockCrusher and safer for your tubes and your amp. Now, granted, if you're running your amp at 10 all the time, you're going to go through tubes, period, whether you have a power attenuator or not. But if you can do that and run it safely by making sure that your amp sees the proper impedance, then you're not going to have the reliability issues. You have your bypass switch, you have your edge and warm switch, so that at extreme low volumes, there's what's called a Fletcher-Munson effect, where when the volume is so low, you actually don't hear the bottom end and as high as like you think you should. So to overcompensate, or to compensate for that, we have the edge and warm to give you that boost of what you miss at super low volumes. The RockCrusher has an XLR balanced output. It's built in the United States. It can handle officially, we like to say, 120. However, we have Geddy Lee out there running his 200 watt bass amp with no problems whatsoever. And so it could really handle possibly even 300 watts, but now you're starting to get a little out of the realm. But 120 watts or your 150 watt triple rectifiers all day.
Awesome. And you know, when you add this to your silent sister cabinet, you really have the ultimate analog guitar recording rig or worship setting rig, you know, anything where you need low volume but great tone.
That's correct. That's right, James. There's many digital solutions for recording guitar, but if you really want a real guitar tone, like all the favorite records that you hear, sorry, they're all analog with real amps, real mics, and real guitars, right? And real guitar speakers. So we like to think that the RockCrusher, between the RockCrusher and the Silent Sister, which is an enclosed speaker, but that has a pressure relief chamber system, so that the speaker can breathe freely, but more importantly, the microphone can breathe freely. If you just put a microphone in a box with a speaker with no pressure relief, the diaphragm of the mic is totally pegged and not acting normally and gives a very muddy effect. The RockCrusher doesn't do that. So between your favorite amplifier, whatever that is, and your power attenuator, so you can control your volumes but have that cranked up tube tone, and your RockCrusher, in your little tiny apartment in the middle of nowhere, you can achieve a gigantic studio quality tone with the RockCrusher and Silent Sister.